What up, y'all? We are back with another episode of season 2. This is episode 9. My name is YT Grimes. I'm joining you from Paris, BC, Canada. I'm always with my co-host.
Mr. East from Fox Cities, Wisconsin. How y'all doing tonight? Hey, YT, how cold is it up there?
I don't even know what the temperature is right now. It's getting chilly. It's -4 right now.
Yeah, we're about the same.
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting chilly up here. We will be joined by our special guest, Jessica Robert-Corcoran, in a bit here. She's just getting home from dropping off her friend.
Righteous.
So
Good friend material. That's what's up.
Hell yeah. So we want to open the show up with a brand new cipher from Grind Mode Cipher. It is Soda City Volume 4. Mr. East, why don't you let the people know who is on the cipher?
Oh, man. All right. Let's see here. Got it here somewhere. All right. We got Spades, and that's with a 5 at the beginning. You got to be creative these days, and I really like it. Along with Ill Eagle, right? See what I'm saying with the play on words? It's pretty damn dope. And Jay Savage, 801. Wolf, yeah. Produced by Boomtag. I have not listened to this one yet, so I'm excited to hear it.
Hell yeah. You can also catch Bars at the Barbecue Volume 11 on the Grind Mode Cipher channel, which is also produced by Boomtact. And if you know Boomtact, he's done a lot of beats for a lot of Grind Mode Ciphers, and they're always dope as fuck. They always hit hard. So let's get right into it. It is Soda City Volume 4 right here on the Axe Mode Podcast.
Grind Mode Cipher, Salt Lake City. I heard Grind Mode coming to SLC, so I had to show we Grind Mode and SLC. The whole state grind though, so RIP to this beat and the music industry. Wicked threes like I'm training with the Warriors. Vicious heat, Satanists think I'm glorious. Tripping G, I've been patient, twisted tree, chilling, blazing lyrically. I'm amazing, so that hating shit the corniest orgy shit. So you know it's fuck 'em all. Climbing the church, come around and drive 'em up a fucking wall. Vibing with my guys while striving for it fucking all. Vibing, riding how I rhyme and praying I don't fall. Diving for the pylon, shit I know I'll be great. No debate, I be rate, the beat mate. So please wait, I'm coming up in the city first. Heard them talking trash, had to show them how the city works.
It's a gully in our state, you can see ghosts in our lake. Circling illegals, pray to God that evils get their basic instructions before leaving earth. Can't be changed, so these Saturday saints doing the devil's work. Insidious, the Salt Lake City of King children who came over executing order 666. Throw a hissy fit when they still see people like me exist as where who Jesus picked them makes earth righteous recipients. Brilliant villain idioms is what I give to you, with knowledge that runs deeper than Wikipedia articles. Take a peek at the product of Guadalupe means macho vi aquí donde el agua enfría. That's why our hearts are cold, but I'm actually hot, so even when heated I'm keeping my cool. I'm serving you sauce, so go to your kitchen and pick up a spoon and scoop it or dry, cause this thought is not for the soup in the pot. Telling you talk with it just at a high note when it comes to grind.
Everyone can't make it, is that why they fake it? You rather have survivor skill to be afraid and naked. One dose of my ill turn you to a mental patient, patent to kill, and there is no vaccination. A mason in need of vacation, move so many bricks on these blocks, I know every location. Fuck with me chump, go get the pump the brakes. You got the better chance walking on crates with ice skates. King me, feed me grapes, future generations translate my tapes to decipher great. Ask for me, I mathematically create catastrophe. Your prisoners of politics get no amnesty. I pragmatically drop heat annually. Don't say my name in vain, that's blasphemy. On my crown and thorn shit, sleeping giants stay dormant. A GMC endorsement, MCs get deported.
Think it's a free throw, the way I'm shooting these foul lines. Get out rhymed, do up puffed into barrows, outshine. Sniff cocaine on fire, that's just a hot line. Drunken pouty bitch in my ride, call a white wine. Must be a pedo, cause I'm in touch with these kids. Why rappers always capping like they work at the lids? I see all of these rap babies, I hope they get SIDS. Now I'm up in the itty, like a fuck your mom sis. Taylor the bars, so now the flow is more OP. I'm in my bag, in the pocket, hold me feeling cozy. Online they say I can't rap, I get my hate remotely. They say they eatin', but what is a vulture to a coyote? Dropped an album, then the single hit the radio. Accomplished all that less than a couple months ago. Where I'm headed next, bound to give you vertigo. Wolf, motherfucker, better act like you know.
Yes, sir. That was Grind Mode Cypher Salt Lake City Volume 4, produced by Boomtact. I'm pretty sure I said Soda City Volume 4 the first time before we played it, but that was Salt Lake City Volume 4. Make sure to head over to the Grind Mode Cypher channel, hit that subscribe button, and hit the bell right so you can get notified when they drop new content.
And now you know. Words to live by. Now you know, say less. Go over there, drop a comment after the show, let them know who sent you. Man, this is a dope beat. Boomtack always comes with some creative shit, though. I can't lie. Every time he's on one of them beats from the Cyphers, man. If you don't know who Boomtack is by now, y'all need to go check him out, too. See, we got some people up in the comments section, YT.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Vincent Schleider, who is joining us from Oliver, British Columbia. Hope you're doing well, fam. We got Mickey Bourbon up in the chat. Shout out to Mickey Bourbon. He's got a lot of dope content on the way. He just released a dope ass track with Ali K called Atmosphere. We're going to talk about that in a little bit.
Yeah.
What
up, Mr. Bourbon? Hope
yeah.
you're doing good today.
Hell yeah. And we got, of course, Willie P out in Thailand. Good morning to Willie P. It is early. It's about just after 6 in the morning out there.
Thanks for tuning in so early. And yo, Mickey, you're right. Knowledge and knowing is half the battle of almost anything that you apply yourself to these days. Facts.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So let's get right into Sunday Night Grind. They had a dope ass 6-hour show on Sunday.
Hell yeah. Me personally, man, it was a good show. There was quite a few people I hadn't seen before. You know, me being a foster parent, sometimes I just completely miss shows, and there's quite a few dope projects in there. I mean, the variety is on point. People working. You see it. You see it. You feel it. A lot of good participation always from the live chat. Comment squad doing their thing, adding a little more oomph to the tags, to the hashtags, and letting people get known out there. That's, man, a lot of people are on this shit where you have to pay a motherfucker to help you. These people just tune in to show support. Y'all fucking
straight up. So they opened up the show with Smeeg the Scientist Around the World. That was a dope track, followed by Cap SZA with True MC, the third place of the Anno Domini contest. It was produced by Anno Domini, and it had a really dope animated art to it. I actually had to give Cap SZA a shout and be like, yo, where'd you get that art from, man?
Right.
Yeah, and it's a super dope track. Y'all haven't checked it out. It's called True MC.
Hell yeah. I mean, if you don't know, Grind Mode, they got music for decades, bro. You can just start from the beginning right now, and I guarantee you by the end of 2022, you probably still wouldn't have hit halfway.
Whoa. Okay.
Hey, a little soundboard there. Hey. Now you know. You hear that? The music said, damn, not even a whole year will you finish it. And it just had to come in. It
had to, yeah.
Oh man, let's see.
So I dropped a link in the comments for y'all for Cap SZA, True MC, just so y'all can go check it out. It's a really dope track. I suggest y'all head over there and check it out right away.
I mean, but please come back afterwards. I mean,
yeah,
we got more stuff for you guys.
So, Mr. East, they did a whole album review.
Number 2 on the Maze Overlay album review. If you were there for the first one, it was for Retro God. That was about 6 months and 2 weeks ago. And last week, we had the Maze Overlay and VHS project Border Kids, showing how the cultures of the United States and America are heavily influenced by the culture of Mexico and all the hardness that comes in between, man. It was a great hour and a half to just sit there and listen to people who appreciate music. It's a dope album. To me, it's timeless. You can pop that album in, whether it's a cassette tape, whether it's a CD, digital copy, or if they're, whatever. It's a dope project. And, thank you to AOK and Lingo for doing the album reviews. And then 10 weeks of promoting and putting it on a playlist afterwards. You guys, man, it's a steal. It's a steal. You guys fucking rock. And I mean, we got the last album review at 3,004. Yeah, 3.4K. I hope we can get this one higher because, man, fucking amazing. Fucking amazing work he did on that one with VHS.
Hell yeah.
Got a sneak peek on some of the material. Maze went live on Instagram the other day with one of his homies, and he's showing off some of his work from his next project with Pharma Beats. Shit is gonna be nuts.
Hell yeah. And if you guys know a group by the name of the Outsiders, y'all may be familiar. December 11th, there's a big show happening. We got AOK, Knowledge, Mischief, Lingo, and about 10 other artists, and it will be headlined by Young Z, and that's happening in Springfield, Massachusetts. So if you guys are in the area, it's $15 a ticket. Looks like it'll be a dope show.
I'm gonna need you to say that again. How much is that ticket for a lineup like that?
$15. 1-5.
1-5. Hey, that's about 15 artists. You're paying $1 per artist for a multi-hour concert. If you ain't
Straight
got
up.
shit to do and you're bored in the house doing the same shit you've been doing for the last year and a half, get out the damn house and go see a dope show. Quit playing around. $15, pull it out your back pocket and go have a good time with your lady or your homies. For real.
Hell yeah. So let's get into the ciphers that they played. So they played Salt Lake City Volume 4, which we just played for y'all. They played Bars at the Barbecue Volume 11, which I mentioned earlier, which is produced by Boomtact. They played Grand Mo Cypher Volume 11, which is produced by Lingo from the Shameless Self-Promotion series, which is one of the very first series they did. So that was dope to hear. They did Grand Mo Cypher Volume 5, which is also produced by Lingo. They did Denver Volume 10, which is a super dope one, produced by Flum Beats or Flume Beats, one of the two. They did Blind Fury Secret Sessions Volume 4, and they did Brawl in the Bean, which was produced by Lingo.
Yeah, man. So tell them what we're bringing back. We haven't done it in I think 6 episodes. No, it's got to be less than that. 5 episodes.
Yeah, it's been a few episodes, but we are bringing back our Pick Our Favorite to Play It segment. And Mr. East, I want to know why you like this cipher.
Well, I'm a huge fan of the Colorado ciphers. In general, I start off with the Colorado Spring ones for, listening to them, and man, just Denver and just the whole Colorado series, no matter where they're filming at, there's just something about it that makes it one of my favorite cipher series. I can't simply explain it other than I'm going to have to ask you after the show to go see what I'm saying. If anybody wants to link, I will send you all the links to the whole Colorado series. It's really fucking dope. Now, there's a specific reason why T likes this one. Why don't you let him know, fam?
Yeah, so I was going down a rabbit hole of hip hop, which I like to do a lot of times. People that know me know that I'm always down some rabbit hole somewhere trying to search up some tracks that I ain't heard before. I always like to explore. So this is actually one of the very first grind mode ciphers that I got onto, just down some rabbit hole, and I tripped upon Grind Mode Cypher Denver Volume 10. And, I started, researching Grind Mode Cypher from there. Because I just got, there was dope flows. The beat is super dope. I got tied right to it. It's got Saint Nobody, Denver's Disciple. It's got Mischief on it. Holcomb, Slips, Water Bunch, and 5, not the 5 that we just interviewed, but 5 from Universal Language Entertainment. So make sure to go check him out as well.
By the way, that interview on Behind the Grind with 5 is dope.
Yes.
It was a really good episode.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, make sure to head over to the Grind Mode Cypher channel after you've, joined us on the Axe Mode podcast, and make sure to hit up the Behind the Grind episode with 5. And not only that, but the brand new episode with Small Hands of Universal Language Entertainment as well. So let's get right into Grind Mode Cypher Denver Volume 10, our pick our favorite to play it, right here on the Axe Mode podcast.
Grind Mode Cypher. Denver, what up? I shoot the body like Luca Brasi, I'm off the chain. It's voodoo probably the way my juju crossing a change. My soul's a caliber above, we're not the same. Mental sharp as a Yoshimitsu katana blade. Superpower doogie house and moving powder, and only the baddest beats are booming inside of my house for hours. I ain't listen to the words of them irrelevant hoes. Leave them curled up on their face like an elephant's nose. I've been sick before your time like it was polio. I know I'm dope, turn a baptism to a bonfire, holy smokes. Leave him comatose with overtones of death. Think kitten plays fade, I'ma cut above the rest. Sticking with anything, give me a minute to fix it and get up and go. Yeah, I'm sick as a spitter, a different type of individual. That too cruelly prospered and truly prosper, and this a piece of cake. Word to Betty Crocker, cause after this I'll be getting baked. Went from the dope cash to the coke stash, all in low fast. You fucking with me, my knife's where your throat's at. I won't laugh when the smoke blasts with no pass. One more task to flow fast, y'all should know that. Coming to tracks to the pinnacle, because I'm spitting the visual. I cut them in half to the visible. I stutter and rap on the lyrical. You stutter and raps get typical. Fuckery rap with no principles. Suckers get capped elliptical. I'm fucking them down cynical. Cold heat like cold feet. Jumping in a cold creek with cold teeth and low key. Motherfuckers phony. Sorta like a chromosome with kosher on. I'm home alone and prone to have you shown from an open phone like Jehovah's clone. Maybe the rat, the worst, a massive hurt beneath the grass and dirt. I'm passive birth in a Baptist church and I am Captain Kurt. Half plus half a purple, snatch your purse and smash the earth with half a verse like a Jurassic curse. You'll crash and burn when I'm smashing.
Jump on the mic, create a masterpiece, Pistol Pete. My goal in life is to have Maya sit on my lips and sing for me. These rappers walk around, pretend to be lit, but we know goddamn well you still live off your bitch. She feeds and clothes you and pays half of your rent. Now how do you sit there and really call that hustling? A lot of jealousy and hatred over me blazing these beats. Most of y'all are not authentic like extensions and weaves. A man takes action, takes over the world. I put my words in action, I'm a man of my word. My tongue do backflips, take over your girl. Little freckles on her pussy, call a cinnamon swirl. I'm disrespectful like Philly, get fucked if you feeling it. I'm in this bitch like the finger to your favorite affiliate. Hip hop is my lover and I'm glad that I move you, but I cannot sacrifice my hunger for your love and approval.
I'm the trick, climbing, dope, rhyming, motherfucking maniac. I sell shit and rob kids, be glad you know me from this rap. Cause otherwise I'll turn your life into a gory story. Have your friends on pouring 40s, have your shorty waiting for me. You come up on the stage, cause I'm headlining the show you fuckers paid to play. So keep attending with your flexing and you gonna learn a lesson. Don't be messing with a man with a wreck lot. Throw my record at you, hit you with the next slice. I'm the devil, if you are my level, then you in the next life. Give me more drugs, I need the next vice. If you think you see me dancing on a grave, then you dead right. I'm in the moonlight at midnight, in a mood to start fight. I'm all spying raw skill, get your fucking jaw drilled. Your fate's been signed, sealed and spoken by the pistol holding, blood smoking Rob Oakham.
Man, I've been off in my own world, caught in a weird reality I don't know how to be, cause this shit just seems like a fallacy. It don't make sense to me, and lately I've been on the brink to see if anything here is really what it appears to be. But I'm slightly feeling nauseous from all these words in my vomit, projecting all in your face until the heaving has stopped. And you might Wanna be cautious, cause shit, man, I done lost it. That's why I'm in the sky, flying higher than Haley's Comet. Cause I'll gladly be happy off a baggie full of that sunshine. Don't at me, cause I'm actually probably gonna be dumb high. And mashing on the snackies that was supposed to be lunchtime. But this fatty gets pretty nasty, especially when it comes to spitting rhymes. I do this all the time. I've blown so many minds that take one look at the guy and think that his shit ain't rhyme. But as soon as you mistake me for not being able to smack it, I'll murder a fucking tracker, then smoke a blunt with a savage.
The sky opens up, the sun shines down below. Y'all get fed up with our illness flow. Every beat we unfold, stupid stories are told. Fuck around and lose your weight, get stuck out in the cold. Grab a hold of me as you take your last breath. I can't help you, homie, I don't even got my doctorate. I don't even know a medic. I don't even know we're romantic and belligerent. They all say that they're crazy, but they end up being real shady and kinda distant.
Don't resist it, I'm persistent and get trapped in an instant change. Like I'm playing my game, get it right before the dark creeps on you. The BB family fuck, they came through, but my office still stands true. The silky rumor wage you threaded down the hall, they head and the lames be dreading. Webbing too thick, oppression until it's fixed. No need for depression, now you're hooked. Obsessive like an activist, pushing contraceptive, looking at life from a clearer perspective.
We get festive with a rustic covered in busted blade. I just run around town in my shoes made of suede. Poncho on my back, I feel a little bit of rain. I slip, fall, and I laugh, embrace all of the pain.
Drain, so I regain all of my energy. Looks like we created a synergy and included all of our enemies. Ha, looks like they faded. I guess now we can say we made it. Grinning in your face, you hate it. Roll up, blow up, that other shit is outdated.
And straight inebriated, I feel elated like I'm running through the rain, tripping and naked. Like I previously stated, I take it back to the basics. No need to imitate the greatest, just come to terms and face it.
Slow that shit down, your house got raided. Fantasy and reality, you got the two conflated. Let me refresh your memory and tell you where we live. Burning in imagery, turning legends into myths.
It's 5, formerly known as Topic. It's time to bring it. Throw me on a track to rap or a hook and I'll sing it. Unified state of mind, sign of the time. Now you're speaking my language. Grind mode cipher, rhyme of the ancients. Eyes wide open, a whole unit of MCs. Killing you softly, or rather gently, simply. I'm on my fucking game. I bring you more than 5 reasons you know my fucking name. One and the same. I know too many stuck in the game. The same frame of brain while I'm releasing, writing on trains. Finding my zen, keeping near the dearest of friends. Tapping into my beats, lyrics, and spirit within. I do it all for love and no strings attached. Seen too many self-destruct and there's no bringing it back. GMC's the brand that always do well, man. Universal language entertainment, UL fan. Like goddamn.
Grind Mode Cypher, Denver, Volume 10. That is a banger of a beat. I'm pretty sure I set that in my playlist. Phone. I'm picking up in my car and bang that one quite often.
All right.
Of our pick our favorite to play it.
And now you know YT's first cipher they ever heard.
Hell yeah.
You're getting all kinds of info today. Jeez, who knew?
Hell yeah.
Who knew?
So, another thing to highlight of the Sunday Night Grind, AOK is looking for talent to post on the Grind Mode Cypher page. So make sure, if you are an artist out there, hit up Andrew AOK Plant on Facebook so you can get your material onto the Grind Mode Cypher page. Mr. East, you have more info on that.
Now, I guess you could say it's info. People who work with AOK and Lingo, I know there's a lot of pages out there between Instagram, Facebook, and whatever the hell kind of social media you're using these days where people put up posts like that and don't do a damn thing with it. I'm going to tell you this. If Grind Mode puts up a post saying that, there is a specific reason for it. Although the details may not be fully disclosed right now, I'm going to have to encourage you, if you're a dope artist and you believe in your work and the people you work with and the producers you work with, your team, put your music up there. I'm not playing. There is a benefit for it. Even if I did know the answer to it, I'm just going to have to tell you the same thing I won't tell you, but you should go drop your music on there. You never know what could happen. And any time that Grind Mode says that, it is never a waste of time unless you make it your own waste of time.
Hell yeah. So they also have 2 more opportunities You can send your music into the Sunday Night Grind at gmail.com so it can be played on the Sunday Night Grind, and AOK and Lingo will react to your song live. Or they have a new contest, right?
Yeah, tell them about it.
Yeah, the Verse of the Month contest. So you send in a track and highlight it with the Verse of the Month contest. And it started on December 1st. So they will be accepting submissions all month, and they will announce the winner at the end of the month for the Verse of the Month. So get your submissions in there.
I remember the last contest we had. It was really fun, completely different than this contest. So I'm really excited to see how this plays out.
Yeah.
And another thing, if you're a person who submits music, the minimum's $5, but check it. People advocate for people who have dope material. There's global artists that have made the top of a playlist. There's supported artists from Wild East Entertainment. There's grind mode affiliates. There's people who aren't even affiliated with any of them that end up making top playlists on their channel and shit. And they'll tell you about it. It's really cool. They really do advocate. And that's a really important thing, because we live in a day and age where we don't appreciate people beyond their monetary use, and grind mode is not one of those types of organizations. So I'm really, really excited to see this.
Hell yeah. So before we get into some of the highlight tracks that we heard on the Sunday Night Grind, Mr. East, why don't you let them know about the custom merch line that Grind Mode Cypher does?
All right. So for those who already know, just bear with me. If you're a person who's got dope artwork and a creative mind, they have a whole clothing line from shoes, sandals, baby clothes, drawstring backpacks, regular backpacks. Well, they don't call them wife beaters anymore. I guess I'm too old school. Wife beaters, crew necks, sweaters, hoodies. Like, we got global artists, we got grind mode affiliates. Like, they got really dope logos. I personally will be buying the lighter blue, not the indigo blue. It's like a kind of a soft blue, but I'm buying the Salt Lake City one. Hell, I might even throw in one of the old Battle Axe Global logos and have them put it on a hat. Like, that's how easy it is. And like the Axe Mode podcast, we got the gray camo hoodie. We got, hold on, bear with me. I haven't put this one on in a while, but we do got hats, just as an example. I mean, yes. I got, when they used to do giveaways with the custom merch, I had the Battle Axe Global Nebraska logo put on the back of it. Let's see. Oh, man, there are so many new designs that have popped up over the last 6 months. I could sit here for the rest of the half hour we got talking about it, but it's a really good opportunity for you to get the brand out there. It's not one of those cash grab things that people usually associate with it. It's really cool. I mean, Chino's jogger suit, the whole jogger suit, the purple and black bandana jogger suit, that's dope.
Yeah, they do a merch line for every Cypher series that they do. So make sure to go check out the Grind Mode Cypher shop. You can find it at grindmodecypher.com. Click on the shop link. And as Mystery said, you can get everything from backpacks to Nike Air Force Ones to shorts to whatever season you want to appeal to. They've got something for you.
Even flip-flops, yo.
Yeah, straight up. Even for the beach. So let's get into some of the highlight tracks from the Sunday Night Grind. We mentioned this earlier. Mickey Bourbon dropped a brand new track with Ali K called Atmosphere. It's a really dope track. Ali K's got a beautiful voice.
She does.
Yeah.
The topic material from Mickey Bourbon on that, man. I remember, me being like back in the day, a troubled youth, like that song hit home for me because there used to be those times where I really would question, like, why the fuck am I here? People are fucking nuts. I wish there was a different planet I could go to, So it hits that concept, and it's really beautiful. It's moving. I don't know if Mickey Bourbon likes the word beautiful for a song, but the song's fucking beautiful, bro. It
Yeah.
was wild. Allie K,
Yeah.
you literally, when your vocals came in, I'm just like, damn, talk about tearing the motherfucking roof off this bitch. That was awesome.
No, straight up. Dave Reinhardt's got a brand new track with Hazy the Perp, Related RCNY, and Apathy is on the track. It's a super dope track. I just heard it for the first time when I was going through Sunday Night Grind. It's called Pay Attention. So make sure to go check that out. I'm actually going to drop a link for y'all in the comment section so you guys can go enjoy this track like I did.
What was your give me a couple highlights on why you thought that track was dope, bro?
I thought the Apathy verse was really dope. I really think Apathy's being really consistent with his content lately. I was a huge Apathy fan back in the day when they were doing Demigods and all the AOTB features and the old Jedi Mind Tricks features, like Battle Cry. That was my
Oh
shit.
yeah, that's a classic. That's
You know?
freshman year in high school.
Yeah,
crazy.
straight up. So
Oh,
yeah,
man.
I thought the beat was really dope. Dave Reinhardt killed it. Hazy the Perp. I'm pretty sure Hazy the Perp is Apathy's artist.
Okay.
Yeah.
And on
If
a
I'm not
personal
mistaken.
note, my favorite Apathy album will probably be the most strangest one that you'd ever hear me say. The album Wanna Snuggle. That is my favorite Apathy album.
Hey, yeah, that one was pretty dope. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
straight up. That was like 2008, 2009, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A good 14 years ago. Yes.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah. So yeah, the other thing I wanted to highlight, Knowledge is doing his weekly classic challenge. He just dropped a brand new one over Family Affair, produced by Dr. Dre. So make sure to head over to Knowledge's Hip Hop TV on YouTube and check that out. And also he's got a new collaboration. Speaking of Mickey Bourbon, Frankie V just released a brand new track produced by Anno Domini with the name of Purge Night, produced by Anno Domini. It's featuring Mischief, Knowledge, and Mickey Bourbon. So make sure to head over to Frankie V's channel and check that out as well. So I just want to highlight a couple of the new people that showed up. There was actually a couple new people that popped into the Sunday Night Grind. Big Coop with Candyman. I thought that was a really dope track. The beat was slapping. His flows were crazy. And Lipsy with Hood Favorite. That was just
a good one.
That was a vibe. Yeah, that was a vibe right there. So without further ado, I don't want to keep her waiting any longer. We've got our special guest, Miss Elenius herself, joining
how
us
you doing?
from Ottawa. We are great.
Good.
How are you?
I've been better. Lots of traffic, but late entry is better than none.
Yeah, for sure.
As long as it ain't rush hour traffic like LA or San Diego, I call it a win.
Oh God, yeah. There was also friggin' tons of plows out when there's no snow on the road, and just Ottawa likes to waste their money.
I think all city services like to do that.
Absolutely.
Like a little extra scratch in their pocket.
Yeah. Straight up. So Jessica, you do a lot of art.
I
see it on
do.
your Instagram.
Yeah, I do a lot of different mediums too. There's a few things I don't work with. Like I don't do diamond painting. I don't knit.
Yeah.
Don't do anything like that. But I do sew and I do sculpt and I do regular painting and I also do resin art, which I have a couple of them here too.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of those on your Instagram.
Yeah, I do like the stash jars and stuff. So they got their lid.
That's wicked.
Yeah. I'm losing where my camera is on me.
Oh yeah, it's got the opposite movement to the left and right. It'll mess with people a little bit, I promise.
And I've got the ashtrays I do too. These are just two of the pieces I did recently. Normally I'll put UV resin, like glow in the dark resin in the eyes, so that when the light's off they kind of glow. That one's
Awesome.
just waiting for it.
Nice.
But yeah, I thought I'd bring a couple pieces just to show exactly what they look like. But it's basically 2-part epoxy. It hardens. You add whatever you want to it, which is why it's super easy to do custom orders on those things. Even if I don't have the right colors or the inserts they want, I can make them.
I
It
think
works out good
resin
for me.
epoxy art is really cool. Before I started looking at your work, inadvertently a couple weeks back, I was just scrolling through YouTube, looking at random art, and I discovered what you do with the resin epoxy. It was really cool just to see like how people incorporate all these everyday items or just like
Yeah,
things you wouldn't even expect to put in a collective to just make it a standstill, very clean looking, polished piece of art.
exactly. And they're like really good for memorial pieces too, for like pets or like loved ones. Like if you have ashes or pet fur, people do memorial pieces all the time like that. And like you said, there's stuff you just wouldn't expect people to like put into it that they do. Like you guys have had Ruckus on the show. I've made him a Nerds ashtray, like the Nerds
Oh,
candy.
nice.
But yeah, so and a rolling tray that matches it. So I mean, I've done a lot of like random stuff that I experimented with that turned out really good, but resin's definitely a lot of trial and error at first. But there's like a whole wide array of things you can do. You could do notebooks, bookmarks, stash jars, ashtrays, like full makeup stations. It's there's a lot of options with it for sure.
Yeah. So before we get into your work with your division, I just wanted to know one thing. Why don't you let the
Mhm.
people know the list of different arts that you do and how you got so passionate about your craft?
Well, growing up, the reason I'm super passionate about all my art is because growing up, my mom and my dad both did art. I mean, my mom, it was more like little old school Disney style sketching, whereas my dad was doing like detailed dragons and horses and like full fantasy scenes. And like he just did it in his spare time. He also did the whole model car painting and painting models and like the tiny little like Warhammer models sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I mean, I watched them do it a lot and they got me into it at an early age. And of course, like I'm a big anime nerd, so I watch a lot of that and the art that they have in that is just wicked. And that just made me think like I want to get that good. So as I got older, I kept doing that, which is how I got into the sketching and the drawing and the painting. And then eventually I got interested in watercolors because I don't do scenery usually, but it helped me work on that a little bit better. So I got into the watercolor and the acrylics and using paint pens and all that. And then I started sculpting more, which it turned out I was pretty good at, which made me feel confident from the get-go. And I've also got, I do doll customizing, which takes a very, very long time because you have to remove the hair and the factory paint, and then you have to reroute everything by hand, like a couple strands at a time. So that's probably the thing that I do that takes the longest out of everything. And then of course I have my resin art as well. So, and with the dolls I do like literally everything for them. I either modify already made shoes to fit them, or I'll make shoes out of clay or 3D print them and sand them down. That's another thing I do is I have a 3D printing pen. So it's not like a full machine, it's just a little pen that extrudes the filament. So I mean, I do everything down to the freaking clothing for the dolls. So they definitely do take the longest.
Wow.
And then yeah, the resin. So I mean, there's like a buttload of stuff I do.
Wow. So you've always got something on the go, eh?
Absolutely. Yeah, and Christmas is coming too, so I've got a lot of people asking me to do things for like Christmas ornaments or Christmas gifts, and
What
lately
is the most requested Christmas item art wise to be made?
this year nothing yet. Like I've had a couple of people ask for ornaments, which is what was most popular last year. because I have little animal molds for my resin, and I can screw the eye pins in there or just put them in as it's curing. And then I add the rope and I add the details and everything. I believe the one I made for my daughter is on my Instagram, actually. It's a little pink deer, and I put a scarf on it. And I made my grandparents each one, and there was a bunch of people last year, like 15 people hit me up for orders on ornaments. So that was kind of nice. Right around Christmas time too, right? So that helped. And yeah, I other than that, people get the tiny little pyramids that I can do. It's all different things that they request in them, though. It could be anything from flowers to a dinosaur.
Wild.
Yeah.
So you are the Dimes Division leader of our Ottawa Division.
Yeah.
When did you first get involved with Battle Axe?
When I first got involved was about, let's see, 3-4 years back now. So I was doing it when we had the old Ottawa DL. And I was with the first Ottawa Dimes Division. But then when we switched to global, there was a lot of like split offs and things. So we kind of had to rearrange. And like I've been working at getting my own division together for a while, because we've had a lot of people in both divisions come in and just either find that it's not their thing, or they do something they really shouldn't be doing, and we got to let them go. So we're really careful about who we have around and like, you know, who we have come and be a part of it now for that reason. So I was working over the last few years to try and get this division together and get everything solidified so that we had our Dimes Division back in Ottawa.
And is this going to be the planned Cap City division?
Yes.
Okay.
Because we have our Warriors division, and they actually already have their logo and like really nice patches made. But we're also going to be doing the Dimes logo for Ottawa, which
Awesome.
it's a bit of a secret for now, but it's in the works, and the concept is really cool, and I'm really excited to work on it digitally. Oh, there's another thing. I do digital art too.
There you go.
But it's going to be exciting to work on it digitally and like get it all laid out, and then eventually get that made into patches too and everything, right? So, I mean, everything's been going good on this end with that. We're moving forward. We're doing a show on the 10th. So Friday, I believe.
In 3 days, yes.
Yeah. So Friday we have a show. It's our Christmas show. And we're going to have like Ruckus and Mr. Zed and LA, probably Kenny King Khan, like all those people performing. And then we're going to have a couple contests. I think the Warriors are doing an eggnog contest, and the Dimes are going to have a raffle for a couple of these.
Nice.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm going to make a couple like special ones, because the ones that I showed you, I actually have to bring to a local smoke shop for them. So those are made for the smoke shop. But, yeah, and then after the 10th, we have our little Battle Axe family Christmas get-together on, I believe, the 18th, which really, like, we have our really close friends and our other Battle Axe families that are close, like Gracefield and Gatineau, and they all come down, and we have, like, a good time, you know, food, music, and we usually have our artists in our divisions perform, which is nice because I actually have a FemC in my division now, who's very, very good at what she does. And Monica's very good at what she does.
Monica D, yes. We had her on the Axe Mode podcast, yes.
Yeah, she's fantastic. She does a lot of battle rap. And she's trying to get into getting her actual like tracks produced and everything. So I'm excited for her for that too.
Yeah, that's dope.
Hell yeah, it's good to see that she's gaining more traction as the months go by. That's always good to see people grow in their respected art forms.
Absolutely. And now that we have the other FemC too, we like get together and we have girls' nights where we're kind of like helping each other grow on that craft. I don't personally do music. I've been told by a lot of people lately I have the voice for it and I should try to do hip hop, but I don't know if I have the confidence for that.
Hey, that's fun. I mean, it takes, it takes a while, but
Oh
I mean,
yes,
there's no hurt in trying. There's no hurt in trying.
exactly.
You could record something and nobody has to hear it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. But
I
yeah,
got myself a little personal recorder for that very reason.
yeah.
That's
just
actually
want
not a bad idea.
Yeah, try it out.
Yeah, maybe I will. And if I like it, maybe I'll do it.
Yeah.
Let's see, I think I have it in here somewhere. I'll look for it later.
So I just wanted to touch back on that show on the 10th, and I
Yeah.
just want to kind of send a message out to the people in your area. If they are watching this, why don't you let the people know where it's at on Friday?
Friday, it is at the Avant-Garde Bar, right down just off Rideau Street. So right downtown. And I believe it starts at 8. So it's the Avant-Garde Bar just off Rideau at 8. And I believe there will be a poster put up on the Ottawa Cap City page. So they'll be able to check it out there as well.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We will share that to the Battle Axe Global page as well.
Sweet. Yeah, Mr. Zed, as usual, is working on the poster and everything because he's very good at that.
Dope.
Yeah. So it should be a good night. We're all looking forward to it and having one last good show before Christmas comes around.
Maybe I need to get a driver's license and head out to Canada sooner than 2023. You all sound like you have more fun than half the people I hang out with out here.
We try to. I think it's the people we keep.
There you go. Yes, the people around you surely will influence a good time for sure.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. I just want to give a quick shout out to Chino, who has joined us for the first time in a while. Welcome back, Chino. We are glad to have you back. And Grant
Hi,
Cook
Chino.
Grant Cook has joined us from Australia.
And we got Ed Morrow
Yes.
from Colorado area. And no worries, fam. Hey, everybody's got a life. They ain't no fouls because you're late. No, I promise you, we ain't keeping attendance records. You won't get a tardy slip.
Hell yeah.
We appreciate you guys for tuning in, though, regardless if you're late or not. We love y'all.
Absolutely.
So, Jessica, without letting too much loose, do you guys have any big plans for 2022 yet?
There are definitely going to be some things in the works on both the Ottawa Warriors end and the Dimes end and collectively. There's going to be a lot of really good shows coming up 2022, and there's probably going to be a couple I wouldn't call them conventions, but I think with all of the art forms that our female members have, and even some of our male members, we're probably going to try and put together like an art show or an auction for charity. I'm hoping to try and put that together for next year. But yeah, I mean, we're going to be making a few moves in the new year. And I know that they're not going to be the biggest moves, but they're going to be steps in the right direction for everybody in the division.
And that's what really counts in a situation like that. If everybody was to try to jump out the door and do a power move right off the bat, I mean, I bet you a lot of people would be busting their teeth out trying to do it the right way.
Exactly. And it would just fall apart so fast.
Yeah.
So
Just
like
making wine, let it sit a little bit. Let it
take your time.
Exactly.
Yeah, it definitely takes some planning, and we like to plan our things out to make sure they go nice and smooth. Because we'd rather them take a little bit of time and go smooth than rush into it and have everything fall apart last minute or not go through. So we try to be careful with our planning.
Hell yeah. So I've got one more question, but before we wrap it up, Mr. East, do you have any closing questions?
I do. Okay, so you said you're with all your art forms, you were inspired by anime. Give me the 3 animes that contribute to your 3 main artistic how do I say? Give me 3 animes that influenced 3 of your favorite ways of art that you currently do now.
That's a hard one. I've watched a lot of anime. Well, for one, definitely Sailor Moon. I grew up on that. That's what I grew up with, Sailor Moon, Pokemon, all that. But Sailor Moon and Card Captors are definitely two of the big ones. But when I really got into it, the one that inspired me the most was Inuyasha, which I was super happy they actually continued that series with like another generation sort of thing. So that one actually, like, that was my go-to, like, oh my God, this looks awesome. Especially because, like, I'm one of those people that really enjoys gore and, like, edgier kind of things. And that's what it was at the time for me. I was like 12 or something watching this, and I was just like, this
I
is
remember
wicked.
Adult Swim back
Yeah.
in the day.
Like, this is
Inuyasha, Cowboy
wicked.
Bebop.
Cowboy
Straight up.
Bebop is so good too. My animation is closer to like Sailor Moon or Inuyasha, but Cowboy Bebop is definitely good inspiration for like character design and like putting together a character's personality.
Yeah.
Except maybe
Any
Faye.
thoughts on the live action Cowboy Bebop?
I haven't watched it yet, but I've surprisingly heard pretty good things about it.
It is really fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That was like a lot of people were upset with the Ghost in the Shell movie when they did the live action with Scarlett Johansson there because Makoto's supposed to be a Japanese woman. Well, no, she's a cyborg. You could put her brain in any body you want. You know?
You're right. Yeah,
So
open-minded.
yeah, so people were upset about that for that reason, and I was like, it's a good movie. They did what they did with it, and it was really well done. But they kind of ruined the Death Note live action. That
was horrible. I didn't even watch 20 minutes of it.
Yeah, I got like half an hour in and I was like, I can't do this. I can't. Same with the Full Metal Alchemist one. It was just kind of funny to watch with the English dub over it because it doesn't match the lips. So I wound up sitting through that, but it was a terribly done movie. It was just really funny and I couldn't not watch it. So that was yeah. Definitely Netflix has done a few hit and miss things for sure.
Absolutely.
But I'm definitely going to be checking out that Cowboy Bebop movie soon. Just got to find the time.
Hell yeah. So Jessica, we thank you very much for joining us today. I just wanted to ask you to let the people know where they can find you and your art.
You guys can find me over on Instagram, and my handle there is Ms_Elanius. So instead of Miss, it's got 2 Z's. Yeah.
That's why I couldn't find it earlier. I should use a little more creativity.
Ms_Elanius, because apparently Miss Elanius was taken. Oh. And that's actually where the name came from too, is because I do so many different art forms. It was Mr. Zed who called me Miscellaneous for the first time, and I was like, that's perfect. So it worked out really well.
Are you comfortable with me sharing your Instagram link in our comment section?
Absolutely.
Okay. So make sure to hit up the comment section and head over to Instagram, and you can check out her art. Yeah.
I've got quite a bit up there.
That soundtrack is amazing. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I also really appreciate you guys having me on. It was definitely a good conversation.
It was great to have you on here. And somebody who does artwork, you're the first person who does the multitude of art that we've had on the show. So having a woman like yourself, you are the first of your caliber to be on the show. So we respect you and thank you for coming on the show as well.
Absolutely, guys. It was a pleasure for sure. And I'm sure that the other dimes and warriors, as they get more comfortable in their positions, they'll be good to go too. And once they have like themselves collected. So yeah, we did have Katie leave, but amicably. She just has a lot of stuff going on and she has things she wants to sort out herself. And I get that. And we have no animosity or anything. We're still going to work together if we want to collab and everything like that. So it was a very good, like, separation. And I totally understood why she needed to do it. You know, like sometimes you got to take time for you, man. And that's
When life
important.
calls, answer, because life
For
Yeah.
doesn't
real.
call too often. Pick it up.
For real.
Exactly.
For real. So much love to Katie Ray.
Yeah,
Yes.
peace be with you, Katie. And remember,
Yeah.
you got people out there that care about you are never truly alone. Even if you're out in the middle of the woods, in the middle of nowhere, you are never truly alone.
That's almost creepy.
It's kind of meant for the comical part of it, yes. Go
Yeah.
achieve that. You are never alone.
You're out in the woods, but you're never alone.
There's a squirrel somewhere.
There's a squirrel somewhere, probably eating a bird.
The early worm gets the bird, huh?
Oh gosh, wouldn't that be something to see? A worm
Yep.
strangling a bird.
Earthworm Jim style.
Yes, exactly that. Earthworm Jim.
Oh
Should
yeah.
also go
So
space rats from Mars. Or no,
And I
it's,
thought the
yeah.
voice, the sound of when I got off the plane, hearing somebody say, "Watch out for those COVID coyotes," was bad. Rats from Mars. That's a new one for me.
Yeah.
All right.
Or was it? I think it's biker mice from Mars.
That's
think
even
that's what it is.
crazier.
Yeah, it was a really
Interesting.
old cartoon, and it was like really edgy. So yeah, like super old school.
Well, we want you to send our love to the Cap City and the Ottawa divisions.
Yeah,
Much
absolutely,
love
I
to
can do
all
that.
of y'all. Hell yeah. We want to wish you a wonderful rest of your evening.
You guys too. I hope
And
you guys
X
have a
is
good
up.
Yeah, for sure. And we'll definitely stay in touch, and
Absolutely.
might have more guests for you in the future.
Please
yeah.
bring them. Bring it.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Let's do it.
My newest dime would probably be ideal for the podcast too, considering she's a femc and she's very good. Her name's Marissa Shea,
Dope.
and she's done some music. She has a TikTok. If you just look up Marissa Shea on TikTok,
Okay.
or if you find her on Facebook, I think she's got a couple things floating around there. But she's got a lot of talent, and she's trying to bust out into the scene. And I think she's gonna get far with it.
Nice.
Especially because she knows all the right people now. So
Well,
Oh, yeah.
all the women in your division should definitely hit up Brittany Robertson. She's got an all-women's podcast.
yes,
in
I'm gonna
Global.
be. I actually brought that up to the ladies at the last meeting we had, that there's a Dimes podcast as well. But yeah, I'll definitely be talking to Ruckus too. So he mentions that you guys are always open for guests to be on, and there'll probably be a few warriors contacting you, you know.
Dope.
Of course.
Yeah, Kenny King Khan is recently part of the Warriors too, so that was some good big moves for us. He's
Dope.
one of Ottawa's OGs. He was part of Broken Bridge, and he does a lot of his own stuff, so he's pretty well known.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, much love.
Absolutely. Much love, guys, and you take it easy.
You as
And
well.
we'll definitely. All
Keep
right.
in touch. Take
Have
care.
a good night, boys. Bye.
So that
Another
was
fantastic episode.
Yeah, that was Jessica from our Cap City, Ottawa division, our Dimes division leader out there. So much love to the whole Cap City and Ottawa division, and all of our East Coast divisions for that matter. Let's get into Battle Axe Global.
Oh man, there's always something going on in Global, man. We're in Thailand, Singapore, Australia, Europe, Canada, America. I mean, the next thing you know, there won't be a single continent except for Antarctica that we're in.
Hell yeah. And tune in for content from all of those places, because we got lots of things in the works. And speaking of content from all of those places, the VGHL.
Oh yeah.
Now you guys have been playing a couple games lately.
Oh yeah, we got a few games on the way. We got another one coming up. The Wild East Entertainment versus the Texas Prison Reform. I'm really excited for that one. Willie P, you need to hit up Brittany Robertson. She's got something really dope to show you for your project and the hard work that you've done.
Ooh,
Also,
much love.
YT Rhymes and Willie P and myself also have a show called Behind the Boards where we showcase everything. I don't want to go too far into it because then I'm turning it into 2 or 3 shows, not just Axe Mode. But we just had an episode last Thursday. Really dope, really cool. You get some insight, you get some knowledge, and man, it's a great time. It's there for not just people in global. We got grind mode involved. We got businesses out in Thailand to Europe to Canada to America getting involved. I mean, it is really dope. I mean, when we say global, man, we are global. There ain't no play on words, not even to sound cool, you know? And if you're in the globe, if you're on planet Earth and you're a solid individual, what the universe is just going to make us cross paths. You can't avoid it.
Yeah. I actually just got a notification on my phone. Grind Mode Cypher has just dropped Salt Lake City Volume 5. So make sure to head over to Grind Mode Cypher, the YouTube channel, and hit that up. Salt Lake City Volume 5 just dropped. Like I said, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell right next to it so you can get notified like I just did when they drop brand new content on y'all. So make sure to tune in to the Battle Axe Global channel on Facebook and Bax Global TV. Also, Axes Up TV and VGHL_official tomorrow because we will be rebroadcasting one of the games that you played. It is the Austin, Texas team owned by Mr. East himself against Tampa Bay Flamingos. So we will be rebroadcasting that game tomorrow afternoon. I'm not sure what time yet. I haven't quite figured out a time, but we will be rebroadcasting that tomorrow. And then Thursday at 4:00 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we will be doing Behind the Boards, where we will be talking about that game and upcoming games. And this Saturday, Mr. East, why don't you let them know what's going on this Saturday at 4:00 p.m. Pacific Standard Time?
Saturday. All right, we got episode 3 of Globally Challenged, where we showcase all the amazing things that the women do in global. You see a lot of us guys, and you're probably tired of seeing our ugly ass mugs, right? You can only take in so much from these faces, right? So we got some awesome women, a lot of awesome women doing amazing things, from art to Texas, like Texas prison reform, headed by Brittany Robertson herself, saving lives, making human rights happen. I mean, we got artists of all forms. We got people who go out in the community and provide that safety for people. There's just so many things. Again, I'll turn it into a whole nother show. It's amazing. I need you to go check it out. Hit up that Globally Challenged Facebook page. Hit up the Bax Global Network on the YouTube. And if you like, subscribe, and comment, let them know who sent you there, man. I'll enter y'all in a special giveaway. If that happens, man, if I get enough of y'all jumping on the Battle Axe Global Network TV on YouTube, I'll do a special giveaway.
Hell yeah. So remember that. Mr. East has got a special giveaway for you.
I mean, I got cassette tapes, I got CDs, I got stickers, I got vinyls. I mean, what you want?
Yeah.
Something free? I got it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So make sure to join us on the Axe Mode podcast every Tuesday so you can get entered into our giveaways every show. Okay. Also going on the Battle Axe Global shop, if you head over to baxwarglobal.com and hit that shop icon, you have 25% off of all of the merch until it is gone. There will be brand new merch coming 2022, and we want to get rid of what's in the shop right now. So make sure to head over to baxwarglobal.com, hit that shop icon, and get yourself some merch.
For real, check your currency conversions. You never know. You might come out with a steal on the price and 25% off. Get somebody a dope-ass Christmas present. You don't have to go far. Just stroke a couple keys and put in a card. Do your thing.
Straight up. So out in Singapore, there is a hip-hop concert happening. This does not happen very often in the region of Singapore. It is the first and only hip-hop concert. Battle Axe Global will be there. So talk about worldwide coverage. We just talked about Thailand. Now we're into Singapore. And also, if you are out in Australia, make sure to hit up that 20 Large clothing line owned by Jared Seawitz himself. They've got a special sale going on for y'all too. So make sure to hit up the 20 Large shop. You can search it up on Facebook or Google 20 Large. Look up the clothing line there or hit up Battle Axe Global. Rocco has posted a picture of the 20 Large clothing line. It actually looks pretty dope.
It is. I wish I had the money to buy some of his gear right now. I could use some different clothes. It'd be nice.
Yeah. Speaking of Rocco, if you are down in the Vancouver area or in the lower mainland area and you've got access to get to Rocco's shop down on Commercial Drive, make sure to bring a unwrapped toy for the kids that are less fortunate and can't afford to have their own Christmas this year. Battle Axe Global and East Van Waren Tattoo Company are giving back to the children. So if you are in the area, make sure to head over to Rocco's shop on Commercial Drive, East Van Ware and Tattoo Company, and drop off an unwrapped gift for the kids, and let them know who sent you there.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah! So we want to provide a Christmas for everybody.
All right. Anything else on the list, brother man?
I think we've covered everything this episode. Everything. We're a little bit over an hour. This episode ran a bit long, but we're having fun. That's what happens on the Axmo podcast.
We have fun.
Hell
That's
yeah.
just what happens. And well, yeah, it's funny. You're looking at this ugly mug. There's got to be something funny that comes out of it. Come on.
Hell yeah. So make sure to join us on Thursday when we do Behind the Boards with myself, Mr. East, and Willie P. That will be at 4:00 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And make sure to join Brittany Robertson on Saturday, also known as Troublemaker, when she brings you episode 3 of Globally Challenged. And of course, join us every Tuesday at the same time, same place, 3:00 Pacific Standard Time next Tuesday when we do episode 10 of the Axe Mode podcast. My name is YT Rhymes. I've joined you from Terrace, BC, Canada.
And I'm Mr. East from Fox Cities, Wisconsin. Y'all have a great night now.
Hell yeah. Much love, y'all. Axe is up. GME.
Peace.
Peace out, y'all.